Episode 17. Of course, we are running right up to the last moment here because we've got about an hour to go before I can even publish this, just to say on the Sunday schedule. It has been a manic week. Anyway, in good news, I am, of course, joined in the studio at home by this grotesque individual. What have we got on the menu today, Darren?
Well, we've been in the shit all week, as you say. It's been a hard one. It's been a long one. We did our first wedding of the season yesterday, which went very well, and everything's been tight and up against it. So we're going to do 10 seconds to name again for your amuse-bouche, because that's easy. And I like it. For the start, we've got latex. For the main course, we've got fridges. And for the evening, we've got night porter's dinner.
You've given me the 10 seconds ago. You know, as a chef, I should be good under pressure, but I fail miserably under this.
It's going to be easy, this one. You can't fail today.
All right, let's get on with it.
Right, okay. So you know the concept. You've got 10 seconds. I'm going to hit start. I'll be a bit more descriptive than beef because obviously that confused you. So this week, I'll go 3, 2, 1 and then hit it. All right, so 3, 2, 1, British cheeses. Go.
British cheeses, Cornish brie, Yarg, fucking, I'm panicking. I know 100 of these
You're out.
things.
That's two. You've got two cheeses. Two British cheeses.
So shit.
I mean,
it's ridiculous. The amount I've ordered in my time and I name them on the phone all the time.
That's it. We're rattling through it tonight, so that's your amuse-bouche over. You got two cheeses.
No. All right, quick 10 seconds. Here you go. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Different types of parsley. Go.
Flat leaf, curly. Is there any other parsley?
Okay, that's it. 10 seconds are up. You got two
all
as well. Okay, next course.
Could add cow parsley, but I don't think you can eat that stuff.
We've got two each. A draw.
Excellent, yeah, because there's as many varieties of parsley as there are cheese. Right, latex is your starter. So I saw this guy the other day. I thought you'd like it. His name is Giuliano Baldassarri, Italian, obviously. He was a bit of a wild child. He had issues growing up. His parents got divorced. His dad was an alcoholic. He went to the military and ended up in military prison. He says that suffering is a part of life, and he now expresses his misery through food. He worked at El Bulli. He's a very well-trained chef. He's got a Michelin star. He's got a restaurant, but he wears latex in the kitchen. So he doesn't allow anyone to talk in the kitchen. The kitchen has to be silent because it's all about sensory perception. And all the chefs wear chef whites, but he wears black latex, covers himself from head to toe in black latex. He has two small holes for his eyes. I'll read you a little snippet here from the thing.
Sorry, this guy wears a gimp suit.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Does it have a straw?
No, he doesn't taste anything. I don't think he does. I think the pictures I've seen of it, he's just got eyes. Eyes cut out.
Not worse.
The reason is so they can concentrate exclusively on the sense of taste. The feel of the latex isn't sexy. What it does is cuts out all other sensations. It allows you to focus, says Baldassarri. The latex suit cancels all distractions and all other senses. I can't hear as the mask covers my ears and my nose, and I have limited peripheral vision. This allows me to focus on the mouth and my sense of taste. Okay, so it does have a mouthful. I do this so that when each guest eats a dish, the flavour will be amplified for them.
Oh, brilliant. Here's our sous chef. This is Rodney. Hello. Nice chef whites and an apron. Oh, who's the guy in the gimp suit? That's our boss.
That's Giuliano, yeah.
That's Giuliano, and he's had a troubled childhood, as you can tell.
What are your thoughts about wearing latex, though, and covering your ears and covering all sensory perception so you can just... Because the eye holes are quite small. They're like little pinprick holes. We can just see the plate. You can't see what's going on around him. You can just look at the plate.
Do it in your bedroom.
And just see.
Well, do it in your bedroom.
Apparently he used to. In his restaurant, when you walk in, there's like a cage full of lovebirds that make little singing tweety-tweety noises to get you in a mood. But he used to do everything behind closed doors in latex because he genuinely feels that it helps him. He's got latex fingers. Everything's covered in latex. So everything he touches, everything. It's just...
Am I missing the elephant in the room here? This guy wants to be dressed as a giant condom.
Yeah.
Okay. We're already halfway through the story.
It's an open kitchen as well. So when you sit there watching, everyone else is in whites, but not allowed to talk, so they have to be in silence. And he just...
This sounds like your average woman's argument where you arrive right at the scene and the build-up is suddenly missed off. The guy snapped at her and shouted, "Oh, he's a piece of crap." Then they missed the build-up while she's playing with his head. How the hell did this guy end up in that suit in the first place?
I don't know.
No, did he? I don't know.
Maybe he had latex gloves. I mean, we all wear latex gloves in the kitchen.
Yeah, but I've never thought about putting them around my waist or over my neck.
Well, he has. He's got a Michelin star. So Do you think there's anything in it? Would you try it? If I went back in the days, do you think back about 30 years ago before, when we were younger and the internet was new, and when I was at college in the year 2000, and they had blocks on most websites because you couldn't go on certain adult websites, and somebody said there's a website called liquidlatexbodypaint.com. You could go on there, and it was like you could almost see an outline of a boob. It was about as exciting as the internet got back then.
Fantastic.
We can get you some of that.
Let's move away from that.
We'll paint you in liquid latex body paint and see if you can do a service in it and see how you get on.
Right. That guy needs... Oh, where's he from?
Italy.
He's Italian. Of course he is.
That's some of his food.
Oh,
showing a picture.
Right. A nation of perverts. Yeah. And yeah. I've learned everything I need to know.
There he is, holding a dove.
He looks like a pervert.
Looks Italian, yeah. So you're not up for trying latex?
Absolutely not.
You don't want to be dressed in latex and do a service in latex?
That looks to me like a pervert. He's wearing a cat suit.
Well, he had issues and his dad was an alcoholic and...
right, so he's a mess up.
So
he screwed up.
Yeah, but he says that. And he says his misery in food, it plays out and it gives it more interesting food. You're not interested? Fine. Let's skip past the starter then. We'll go straight to the main course because we're in the...
What's next?
Fridges.
No. What's next for him?
I don't know.
When all of a sudden the lack of sensory that he's got after that, suddenly I can hear a fly. Then what? He's going to screen out...
Fly zappers, that's a whole course on its own.
Oh, yeah, we will get to that. All right, let's get moving.
Carry on. Check. Hello? CheckON. Do you need
what happened there.
You need to reassign your buttons?
Maybe I need latex on my finger when I push the button.
That would help, yeah.
Latex buttons.
More grip. Fridge doors.
Oh, now I hear this on a daily basis.
Good.
So, okay.
Right, do you know my first real love?
You're going to go on a rant.
My first love of the fridge door was a guy called Kai that worked at Bedworthington Hotel when we were there, and he used to get some stressed, and he'd be up against it in service, and I would, Kai, your fridge is open. 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 And he used to get so angry with me. But I was like, if you just close the fridge door, I won't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you for fun. It's just open. And ironically, the other day, I was having a bit of a rant at the sous chef, which I shouldn't be because I'm agency. I shouldn't care. I'm an agency chef, but I'm telling the sous chef, just shut your door. Like, your meat fridge is open, the fish fridge is open. They're always both open. Like, at no point during service has that fish fridge been in legal temperature range. It's always just open. Just shut the bloody door. And I happen to be having this rant when the general manager comes in. So she stood at the pass. And I said, just shut the bloody door. I don't know what's so hard. Just shut the door.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what will happen is you'll leave the door open so long. He's like, well, it's only 10 degrees. Yeah, but that's not legal. It's not 8 degrees. It's too hot. Just shut the door. Because all that you're doing is every time you leave it open, the compressor's working because it thinks I need to cool this down. It's trying to cool down a kitchen, which is never going to do. And eventually you're just going to break the bloody fridge. It's like, just shut the door.
So what was he? He was slamming them.
He slams them and they bounce back.
So they bounce back and open again.
And then they blame it on the seal. Which I get it. Like some fridges close better than others, but like
it takes a fraction of a second to push it.
Just shut it. Just push it shut. Or I said to the commis chef, because the problem is when the sous chef does it, obviously the commis chef does it and the chef de partie does it because everyone sees, well, that's what the sous chef does and it doesn't matter. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't advocate kicking fridge doors, but I've said to the commis now, I'm like, well, the fish fridge and the meat fridge are both behind your station. I said, when you shut them, just lift your foot up and just push your foot against the door to make sure it's shut. Just push your foot. Like, even if you slam it with your foot, at least it can't bounce back if your foot's there. Just do that. And it's like, people say, oh, will you stop moaning? Like, all day you just go on about that fridge.
Yeah.
Just shut it then. Just shut the bloody fridge. And, Francesco Grimaldi, the drum kid. He always goes on about how I used to bang on about bottles of cream. It's like, well, if you leave cream out and it gets... Like, room temperature in a kitchen is more than your average room temperature in your house at home. Like, room temperature in a kitchen is probably up to 30 degrees, which is quite warm. And if you leave cream out in 30 degrees, it's going to curdle and it's going to go shit. And when you put it back in the fridge, it's never going to be the same again. A bit ranty, aren't I? But
let it out.
Just shut the fridge door.
It's nice to have somebody else ranting.
Shut the bloody door. And then I come into work on Tuesday morning and the fish fridge is at 16 degrees. So we open it up. It's like, well, that's warm.
knackered. Everything in there's buggered.
Scallops are in the bin, fish is all in the bin, mussels are all in the bin. Everything's in the bin. Cool, get that all bin, lovely. Good bit of wastage. And then there's a bit of a hoo-ha about, is the fridge broken? Should we get a fridge engineer? Shall we do this? Shall we do that? And then the general manager's there, and it's like, well, Darren was having a go at the sous chef the other day, saying if you don't shut the fridge door, you're just going to break the fridge. And lo and behold, you've broken the fridge. And you're now going to pay to get an engineer to come and look at it. And it probably does need regassing or something. Like, it's got a further issue. But it's quite a big fridge. They don't hold, because they use frozen crap, they don't hold that much fresh fish in stock. So it's not like this big volume of fridge ever has much in it, so therefore it's always going to struggle to get things cold. And then when you leave the door open, it's going to get warm in there pretty quick. Same as we were talking yesterday at the wedding about barbecuing, and I was like, if you open the smoker up, then you put a load of raw meat in
heat in there, and the heat and the new stuff in there cools it down anyway.
Yeah, so we've just put 100 raw chicken thighs into a smoker, and it's been open, so all that hot air's come out. You close the lid down, it's like, well, it's going to take a while to get back to temperature, because it's like opening an oven door and putting loads of cold stuff in, or opening a fridge door and leaving it open all service. It's now full of warm air. You close it, and because air takes up 99% of the space because not much fish in the fridge, it takes longer to cool it down, and you're just going to break the fridge, and they've broken the fridge.
Shut the bloody fridge.
It's not hard, is it?
Just shut the fridge.
It isn't. Like, just, yeah. But, and I said to Adi, well, just put it up on, lift the front up. At least it will lean backwards. It will shut itself then. And then you'd have to really slam it to open it far enough to not shut. But
some do have more of a spring on them to slam to shut themselves. But yeah,
they do, and I get that. And some fridges are easier to shut than others. But like, I mean, I took the piss this morning. Obviously, I started work. I got told I was on the salad bar, which is rare. But I was like, okay, I'll do salad bar. I walked in and I said, I don't really know much of what I'm doing on this section because I don't do it. But let me start with the basics. So I walked over, I opened the fish fridge, I opened the meat fridge, I opened the pizza fridge. I lit all the gas for no reason. And I made sure that the oil was full of, the fryer was full of black oil. I was like, well, the oil's shagged in the fryer, the gas is all on, and the fridge doors are all open. I think I'm set for service. The sous chef didn't really appreciate that comment, but I was like, well, I mean, this is how it standard looks over it.
This is how it is, yeah.
And we're just going to leave that oil in the fryer. Don't even get me started on black oil in fryers because that's another thing. But
yeah, you can tell a lot from when you served something from the fryer. You can tell what state that fryer's in immediately.
Yeah, but fridges, I get if you just grab something out and you're going to put it straight back in, fine, fair enough, is what it is. But when you've shut it and you know it's not shut, and I like it with the audible sound because I'm quite good at listening for sounds. You hear it from the other side of the kitchen, you go, fridge is open. I just shut it. No, not that. Just the bounce back when they slam the door.
Oh, you hear it open again.
You either hear a thud, which is shut, or you hear a boom, or a boom. Yeah, that's not shut. Yeah. Or you can see a slight crack in it. And you say, fridge is open. No, it's not. I think you find it is, and then you walk over. How did you know that was open? Well, I just saw you not shut it. Yeah. But, I mean, the other day when I was running at the Soo, in the presence of the GM, I was like, at no point during service has your fridge been at legal temperature. No point. It has not been below probably 12 degrees, 10, 12 degrees all service. That's all right. It's not all right. You got mussels in there and you're serving those mussels and you're going to bloody kill someone and be like, oh, well, mussels are a bit dodgy. Yeah, dodgy batch. No, it's not dodgy batch. You've left them in a warm fridge all bloody day.
How do you feel?
A bit better.
Because that does consume quite a bit of your time. Fridge open. Oh, there's an alarm going now. I
liked it today though because I there wasn't much going on, so I said I'll give the guy a pot wash hand. So I was on pots for about an hour. And then the meat fridge started going off. The alarm was going off the meat fridge.
Because it had been left open, yeah.
So, Paul, why are you leaving the meat fridge? I thought, just because I'm not on that section.
Supposed to use names.
Yeah, fuck them. Go over on my section and open the meat fridge. Well, it wasn't me, was it? So, obviously, there's only you in the kitchen at that point, and I know you haven't been in there because you're on pastry.
I'm on the pastry section. I've got nothing to do with me.
Then it's fair game because then I can shout whatever I want to at you as if it's aimed at you, but you know full well that it's aimed directly at Paul.
He's great.
Straight over the top of Paul. It's like, Scott, how useless are you that when you've taken some ham out of a fridge, you can't figure out how to shut it? And how long's it been open? I mean, it takes probably 10 to 15 minutes till the alarm starts going off. So you've just been walking past an open fridge door for 10, 15... Like, are you that much of an idiot that you just leave the fridge door open and pull...
I mean, bear in mind for the listeners, I'm on pastry, which is the complete opposite end of the kitchen. There's absolutely nothing in the meat fridge I could ever need or want.
But
But I like the fact that you're getting to him through me. So I was like, oh, you can say anything to me.
Well, I haven't been in there. Well, I'm on pot wash and I've been for an hour and it's got some pastry. So if the meat fridge or the fish fridge is open, it's definitely, if any fridge in the savoury part of the kitchen is open, it's the only guy who's in the savoury section right now. But yeah, I think people just need to be better at closing fridges.
So close your fridge.
Well, yeah, but then they moan and they break it. It's like, well, shit breaks if you Use it properly. It's ridiculous. Like, you're in a hot kitchen, don't leave the door open.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to ruin everything.
All right, next course.
Yeah, go for the dessert. I suppose I better get my phone out of my pocket because...
yes.
1 second.
Hello. I'm Kevin McAllister.
The father.
So it's just a picture just.
Hi, I'm Kevin McAllister, the father.
I don't know Home too very well. I know the first
What, you don't remember it?
Not very well, no. The first one I'm good with, but...
So maybe if we're going to phone a porter, in this voice I sound a lot more like an executive.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Better
than something like that.
That was the thing someone's taking the piss.
Hello, I'm a little boy.
Yeah, we'll start with a low. And then when you
Shall I just unwind through puberty?
start with a low voice, because it sounds really... You sound quite legit, like a businessy kind of a...
Okay, that's a bit low. Let's come up a little bit. Okay, how's that?
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a bit Lloyd Roseman.
I'm Lloyd Grossman, and welcome to... What was the show called?
What show? With the keyhole?
No, the one before that.
MasterChef?
MasterChef. Yeah, that was the one. Hi, I'm Lloyd Grossman. so I tell him I'm him. I want to sell you some tomato sauce.
If you start with that, but then each time he replies, just notch up a touch on the pitch.
Hang on, let me see what you sound like.
So it's harder for you because you'll hear me through my actual voice.
That's great.
That's good.
I like that. So just tell me a little story for a minute. Talk about your Vauxhall Astra if you want, or something in the kitchen, but let me
I was
just
talking to Max.
pitch you up.
All right. I was talking to Max in UKP today because he's got a sort of a top on that said local Southwest Car Alliance thing. I said, oh, you're into cars. That's exciting. What's your favourite car? And he said, oh, I'm going to get myself a Subaru Impreza. It was my first car.
And they showed me his father-in-law's car, which is a Subaru WRX, which has got green and black and all the rest of it, and the oven. The engine. Oh!
All right, cool. How's that? I think if we phone a porter, just gonna unpuberty you as it goes through and see if they notice. I won't do it too quickly because I don't want to give it away. Just gradual, why is your voice going up? Just say I'm going up an elevator up 300 floors. All right. Wait, hang on, mate. You talk, because then I can do the controls.
All right,
you're only going to ask stuff, aren't you? So, all right, okay.
We do the show then? Or?
Yeah, we'll do the... We're supposed to say names. I'm going to bleep that. But you've got to sound like a business executive. So don't try and talk too slow because it sounds low on your pitch.
Yeah, just sound normal.
Just talk normally, as you
Talk
would.
normally. Say, we're doing some research.
All right, let me cut you in a minute. Let's try you on -6.
-6.
How's that? Is that all right or too low?
Yeah, I think that's all right. Maybe up a little bit.
All right.
Maybe -4. What's that?
-5.
That's -5. I can deal with that.
Yeah?
Maybe try -4. Just try -4 and see how we get on.
Okay, but I swear to you, I'm going all the way up the scale as you talk to him.
That's fine.
I'm going to send you into helium mode.
All right, so this is -4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Right, so -4 is the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll start on that.
Ready?
Born ready.
Thank you for calling the hotel. Please choose an option from the following so we can best assist your call.
Okay.
For hotel, dining and event inquiries,
We'll have an
please
option
press
to go
1.
through the
For bar
reception.
inquiries, please press 2.
Tell me Kevin McAllister. No, do it.
Hello?
Thank you for calling the hotel. We're sorry we cannot take your call at the moment, but if you
Wanna leave
leave
a
your
message?
name, phone number and a short message, we will contact you within 24 hours. Thank you.
Hello, this is Kevin McAllister. I was just hoping to leave a message for the night porter, but he hasn't answered. So
I was just going to ask him if he likes sausage rolls. Good night.
God's sake, they're going to get that answer phone message thing. What the hell is that?
Try somewhere else then. To the few people that listen to this show,
One or two.
even if nobody else listens, to it, the enjoyment that we're getting from this is brilliant. Right.
You got another one?
Yeah, I've
no
got-
names.
No names, so I'm just going to
Okay, just going to go for it.
call.
Place.
Thank you
Told
for
you.
calling. Our phone lines are currently closed. Please call us between 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, or 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. If you are currently staying with us and require assistance, please dial 0 now.
See if it picks it up.
Good evening. Reception, can I help you?
Oh, good evening. Yeah, I wonder if you can help me. We're conducting a little bit of research. So I do a podcast with a friend, and we've been ringing various hotels, sort of discuss how business is for a night porter in the evening times. What sort of things you get up to, what you eat, whether you get well fed in the hotel that you work in, etc. So I wondered if you'd be able to answer, or are you busy? How busy are you at the minute?
Very busy, Darren.
What do you mean you're very busy?
How you doing, fella?
I'm very good. How are you?
Amazing.
Scott's on
No
the
doubt
voice
this is
changer
your
over here.
podcast.
He's probably
Yeah.
back to normal now. That's nice.
Let's guess who you are now.
Well, I knew exactly who you was.
You didn't sound like you.
What about phoning hotels that don't know you? That would be a...
Well, I would do that, but we were basically the long and the short and the sideways of it is that we wanted to catch the guy in the act where we've been temping, because the other week we found him in the kitchen in the middle of the night with the oven on and prepping the oven, and he was just cooking myself a little snack. We just tried to ring the bugger, but he didn't answer.
Oh, my God.
So he was
So
very.
you thought you'd phone me up?
I thought I'd ring you up and see if you were working. I didn't know. Potluck, 50-50, I guess, with a 4 on 4 off.
Does it sound
yeah.
natural with the voice down or not?
Did you know it was me the second you answered the phone?
No, initially when you first started talking, I was like, yeah, okay, let's see what this guy wants.
He sounds like a
But
pain in the
then
arse. He wants something.
But then, like I said, I've been listening to your podcast religiously and I've just listened to your phone calls. And it's just like, yeah, this is Darren.
It's either Darren or Scott. Someone stitched me up.
Well, yeah, no, I definitely knew it was you.
Oh, good. I'm glad to be of service. How are you? Are you well?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, absolutely wonderful, mate.
Good.
Good to be back.
Good. Well, how are you being fed? Are you being fed well at night times? Laying off the pork belly, I hope, because I know you were saying you ate too much pork belly before.
Oh, don't, seriously. No, tonight I'm training a new night manager.
Are you?
And Glyn has sorted us out with some rather nice pizzas.
Oh, very nice.
We're looking forward to that later.
Who's the new night manager? Is he going with you, or is there going to be 3 of you?
Yeah, no, there's 4 of us now.
4?
And since I've come back, I've been made senior, so I'm quite happy about it.
Well, couldn't have happened to a better bloke, to be honest.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Well, no, like I said,
We'll let you get
where
back to
I
training.
was,
Because you're obviously a busy man. And you...
I am indeed.
But I mean, it's good. I mean, it does show, though, when you work in hospitality, if you actually do a good job, which you do, and did when I worked with you, that is valued, and that you come back in a higher position. Because I think when I spoke to you, you wanted to go back there because you were like, actually, I enjoyed the job, I enjoy the people, and you've gone back and they've said, well, actually, not you're better than that, but you have more value and stuff, and want to make you senior, and it's great for you, training people, and
It's worked out well. Don't get me wrong, I have taken a pay cut, but I'd much rather be where I am, working with the people I'm working with and enjoying the job, because at the end of the day, money is a big thing, granted, but your mental health is a lot more, especially when you're working nights. You need to know that you're doing the right thing.
Well, exactly. You got to wake up, and whatever point of the day you decide to wake up, but you got to go to work wanting to be there, haven't you? That's the point of the thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And doing a good job.
100%. I just miss working with you, pair of reprobates.
Well, that's all right. As I said, the 10th of May.
Definitely a reprobate.
Scott won't be around for the 10th of May. 10th of May, I plan to put you in a shirt and go around in fancy dress doing silly challenges all day, and then you can work with me in the evening. I'll tell you more about it later
Sounds
on.
like a plan.
But it'll be a good day out.
Yeah, no worries.
And we'll be raising money for charities and good causes, so that's good fun as well.
Not charity.
No. Well, we won't be. We'll just be we'll be going around and doing silly stuff. But yeah, you take care, my friend, and lots of love, and we'll catch you soon.
All right, loves you all. You take care, Fire.
Cheers, mate. All the best.
Okay. Ta-da, lads. Bye.
That didn't sound like him at all when he answered the phone.
All right, so he clocked you immediately. We need another one.
Yep.
All right.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. Don't tell me who it is.
Right, I'll just ring it. I'll just
Hang on a minute, what am I supposed to be doing?
do the same thing.
Hang on a minute. I haven't had a successful one yet. I've had a successful one. You haven't had a proper successful one yet. You can talk. Pick something random.
Pick something random.
Well, why don't you phone New York? Why don't you phone New York and phone the Plaza Hotel and tell him you want a big room? I got to get the script. If I get the script, can we phone New York and phone the Plaza Hotel?
Won't you the one that went the early nights?
Yes,
This is a bit quick.
hang on a minute. What time is it in New York?
I don't know. I'm ringing them now, so we'll find.
No, hang on. I need the script. Don't phone yet.
Too late. It's happening. Nice music.
Thank you for calling the Plaza Hotel, the jewel of New York, located at the crossroads of fabled Central
What time
Park
is it?
and Fifth Avenue. To contact the Palm Court, New York City's premier destination for afternoon tea, press 1. To make or amend room reservations, press 2. For a copy...
What time is it?
Please hold on while I try that extension.
Do you know the time? Don't piss around my voice too much. I need to speak to them normal.
No, it's on mine.
Are you going to speak to them? All yours.
I've got the script. Why are they not answering? Lazy Yanks.
Greetings, and thank you for calling the Palm Court at the Plaza Hotel. For afternoon tea reservations, you may access OpenTable.com. You may also access the Plaza's website to view our current
It
offerings.
sounds like a movie star.
Breakfast reservations are for hotel guests. For non-hotel guests, you may access on a walk-in basis. Evening cocktails and light fare begin at 5 p.m. daily, and reservations are not required. Thank you, and have a great day.
I'll record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or stay on the line for further options.
Howdy do. This is Peter McAllister, the father. I'd like a hotel room, please, with an extra large bed, a TV, and one of those little refrigerators you can open with a key. Credit card? You got it.
All right, so they're...
We can't straws it now. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed. They're going to... yeah, at least they'll get that. But they've probably had that 1,000 times. But
No, probably not. Nobody else is as sad as us. Nobody else would care.
all right, well, at least they get a little reminiscent from 30 years ago. Anyway, well, sod it. That's a complete failure, so we're just going to cut it there.
Yep, we're failures. Anyway, that's it. You edit some of that out. It's a quick one. We were in the shit. Close your fridge doors. Don't wear latex in the kitchen. And Scott can name 2 cheeses. Quality.
I'll never live it
We
down.
need to get some people on as guests and do them on the spot. Because AD was there. He was doing really good at it.
Oh, it was amazing, according to Pim.
Yeah, yep. Well, tomorrow we're going to record in the afternoon, so we'll phone people up in the daytime. We'll get some answers.
All right, let's do it. All right, good night.
Good night.